Hey friends, welcome. Good to see you, Grimmeth. We're here for a little more blueprints. Remember, there's a Discord channel for all the spoilers. Give me them 4 eyes outer wild smileys if you've got something that you really want to tell me, but you just can't. You want to spoil some things? We're on day, what, 23? We've been doing pretty good. We did a lot of stuff last time. We got another safe open. Added to our allowance. Got some stars. Whole ton of things. Hopefully you're having a good one. I had a long day. I meant to be on a little earlier, but I spent like 3 hours at the vet and then haircut for my cats. Nothing wrong. Hey, Funestra Dan. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much.
They're coming your way. They'll be here soon.
There was nothing bad. Just like annual checkup, but lots of blood work. My one cat freaks out over going to the vet, so he was drugged to the eyeballs to get to there. And it just took all day and cost oof, like $1,500. And he did have one thing wrong. He's got to have some dental stuff going on, so that's going to be another $2 grand. But we love him. He's a good boy. Do what you can. In the meantime, let's get to this. Alright, we're looking for the foyer so we can count the counts in the office and open up the safe there. We need the magnifying glass for the paper safe in the drawing room and the answer for that, or drafting room, not drawing room. And whatever the answer to that puzzle is. Ah, the hammer. Peter Gabriel intensifies. Hell yeah. God, I always love starting with Breakfast Nook. We've been really lucky getting it all the time. Ton of extra steps. Nice room to add. Could add the commissary. Sure. What do we even got today? Salt shaker, shovel, sleeping mask, metal detector. Alright. Just need the puzzle. Also, whatever the answer to the puzzle is. Exactly. And stutter. Dang, nothing too interesting on this side right now. Ooh, I like the observatory here. $31 stars. What are we gonna get? Florealis. So lots of flowers and a ton of gems. Well, I need a specific puzzle. I don't need the parlor puzzle. I need... The parlor puzzle is a, like, very temporary reward. I'm looking for story puzzles. Straight line. No straight line. Fuck. Could mailroom. Could storeroom. It is not backseating to say that. I don't know why it says blue. It says retro instead of blueprints, but thank you. Good to see you, you. Good to see you. Thanks. I do appreciate that a lot. Sure. You wouldn't be named if you didn't accept it a lot. I'm sorry. That, like, now I just... Yeah, everybody makes the dumb joke. I got it. I mean, sure. I'll just keep going. I'll head toward this side to see if I can kind of make my way down to the entrance hall again. If we can, I'll go outside and do the outer room. I want to get a bunch of these so we get a ton of gems. We've been getting a lot of gems though, to be fair. Yeah, locked trunk is also not bad. You have no idea how much you make it when you're in a voice call with your friends and someone refers to you. Oh, that's good. Fine. Also, I didn't even open the trunk. Whoop. Bloop. Eventually we'll get that, like, pump room, and lower the water level in the fountain and see if we can get all that money back. Eventually. Hovel. Shelter. Yeah, I already kind of fucked that up. See, the thing is I have a lot of gems now, so I don't know that I care to hovel. I honestly should have... I should go to the, Black Ridge room immediately, too, most days. And just, like, get an experiment started right away. But this works the same way, I guess. So I wonder why it goes up over time. Swang song. The sweet cooing of the swangs. Could probably get a good who's on first going. I believe you mean a who's on first? No, use on second. Oh, okay. It's true, that's true. I didn't think about that. Each time you eat an apple, each time you unlock or bypass security door, gain a star. Ooh. The aquariums thing is kind of wild. The unlocker bypass security door or apple for a star seems pretty good. I'm not sure which of these will happen more is the thing. We don't have security yet, and I don't have a way to bypass it yet. Yeah, hallway from a hallway to add 3 aquariums is also wild in that it just loops like crazy, but I don't know what that'll do for me. Like, that means that I can get around the house. But then the house is just aquarium, so I'm not doing anything. Right? Do you know what I mean? Like, I want to get into the drafting room to solve that puzzle. I want to get into the foyer, and I need to get into the office. Well, if it's all aquarium... I could just admire the pretty face. Alright, I'm seeing your point. If you just want to look at all the pretty fish. Yeah, God takes their bit. Conservatory looks good. Her ladyship's chamber. From south-facing doors. Okay, let's get notes. Have I ever been in the conservatory, actually? I don't know if I have. I had already figured out the garage is only West Wing. West Wong only. Duh. Champagne? South facing door only. Other. Conservatory only in corners. We haven't... Have I seen the bookshop? I think I've had seen the option. How would multiple aquariums interact with the pump room? That's a good question. No idea. I'm guessing they would all do the exact same. Could be wrong. Ooh, okay, so we've got the magnifying glass. If we can get the drafting room, I can stare at a puzzle for an hour again. Problem is the drafting cost on this thing is high. There was the idea of changing it from the chapel, something about like the angel that it was. Still don't quite understand that. I think that I like that as standard. I think. Like, the drafting cost sucks, but it is a 4-door, and that's kind of nice. I also really want to find out how to lower the inside and get in there. I think I want kitchen to be commonplace. Parlor or kitchen? There you go, parlor. Like, we're getting a lot of gems most days. I think we're okay. Hello. Having the cloister be a lot more common. And we made up for it by making another one less common. The storeroom's fine, but it's not, like, incredible or anything. 2 statements are false. Well, that's false. Okay. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Interesting. So, this one obviously has to be false, which means that this one is a paradox in that if it's false, then it's true. And if it's true, then it makes this one false. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, the conservative conservatory feels like you can really fuck yourself up with it. I don't craft the boots of springing and striding to hop into the cloister. I believe you mean the boots of bounding? Listen, I've been playing a lot of Cut again. So this is interesting. So this one has to be false. This one, therefore, is a conundrum. This, then... Okay, so let's say that it's true. It would go here or here, because this one is, like I said, a paradox. And if this one's false, and this one's false, this one's true. Which means this doesn't really tell us anything. I mean, if it's false, then it would mean that this one... Yeah, I think that it's just the white, then. Yeah, okay. I'm like, wait a minute. No. Because then that would mean this one's false, this one's false. If this is false, then it has to be in a box with a true statement. This is the only true statement. Done. Do. Oh... We got a big idiot here. And it's not just me. Go ahead, bud. You're going to have trouble jumping up here because you're really drugged up still, I think. Do you want to come up? You can try. You're kind of shaky still. You okay? Oh, do you want up? Okay, here. I'm going to help you up. I know you don't like getting lifted. He had his hair cut today. And he also went to the vet. So like I said, we spent about 3 hours today doing cat stuff. Kind of killed me. Hi. Bit a little bit into the stream time. But he really stresses out about the vet. So he goes on gabapentin for his anxiety beforehand. So he's not a bastard. So he's been very loopy today. And then he got vaccines. And he had like an allergic reaction to the vaccines one time. So he also gets Benadryl. So he extra fucked up. He's been just like wandering through the house or staring at walls all the rest of the day. Hi. I've been catching him just like sitting in a corner all day going, and like just kind of bobbing. Hi. Oh. Do you forgive us for taking you to the vet? I'd hope you do, because it was really expensive to do it. It's really expensive to stress you out like that. Oh, buddy. Hi. Oh. I'm gonna not. Sorry, I have to not give him a treat today, I think. Not because he doesn't deserve one. I'll refund that for you. But we showered him with treats. We've kind of wrecked his appetite. I gave him like 2 tubes. And then some hard food too. He had the munchies real bad after having all the drugs. He was very hungry. He kept on sitting next to his food bowl and just like all zonked out, fully zooted. Okay, buddy, I need to play. Alright, so we're back to the hall, which is good, because then I can do the thing I should have. Oh my god, I missed the metal detector. Aw. I hate to stop petting you, but I gotta play. Oh, did you just rip a mad fart, dude? Yup. Oh my god. Oh, that's bad. Oh, it's so bad. Okay, it's dissipated a little bit. Thanks for that. You're really having a day. Let's go in the closet. Hi. Oh, buddy. Alright, alright. Got some stuff going. Oh, bud. So high. So fucked up. It's amazing. You're very sweet when you're like this, at least. Oh, that's a good boy. Pantry would maybe give me an apple. I've never been in the vault. Pantry does also let me go up towards the foundation, which I like. I also know now to get her ladyship's bedchamber by doing southern doors in the west wing, which I like never do. So I don't think I've ever seen that, almost for sure. However, I want to get them stars. Wait. Oh no, I did do the security. I did do security instead. Oofda. Well, now this makes utility closet extremely lucrative. I need to go for that. Can we sledge off this one? No, you have to have the car keys for that trunk. I really wanted the office. Oh, okay, let's just do it in the spare room for now. Extending it out past that spot here that was messing with me. Okay, morning room's not bad, although I like we saw utility closet's really good. Got a lot of money. I'm gonna redraw. Damn. Guest bedroom's okay. Office is fine. I'd rather have a dead end for now. Security card. So now I don't need to have the utility. I just need security to really go off so we can just put as many security doors in as possible. It'd be nice. This idiot's just... He's holding my chest, too. He's got his paw around my chest, grabbing me so that he can lean back and clean himself like this. It's very funny. So Silver Key makes it so that it's a 4-door to many doors. I mean, security has 3 doors, so I'm kind of tempted to try. Cloister, dark room, aquarium. We don't have to have security. Hello. It's nice to find. Oh, God, it shelters it from the aquarium. Right. Because it's also a red room. Dang. Oh, buddy. And he's gone. Yeah, library definitely makes sense there. As much as it sucks that we don't get the draft. Say that's the garage, right? Yeah, it sure is. So badly to be able to see some of the edits on this one. It's got a little bit. You got a question about these books. Oh. I never noted down these symbols either. Morning Bay. Already see. I don't know what I'm looking for here, if anything. You're wondering if the checkout date is the day you view or the day you request it. Do I know? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Probably not impactful. Day 29th. That'd be the day I requested it then, I think. Because we started on the 7th. It's the 23rd. Let me think. Actually, no. It'll be, it's the day that we actually read it here. Because it's November 29th right now in the game. Give me a star, baby. Oof. Well, that's kind of gross. Definitely want security. So I can try and place more of these security doors everywhere. It's funny that I'm sure that they wanted you to have the magnifying glass for this, and I just read it out anyway. First time that we found it. I also am curious. Have I missed anything important? Probably. No! Nice. Do need the office, but I like the dark room going down and connecting to the aquarium and stuff there. Ugh. Beef stew pie. Boudoir to loot back to security, I guess. Sucks that we're chopping off where I actually wanted to go, which was aquarium, but it's better than nothing. And nothing in here. Go up through the dark room. less important now. I mean, the garage is still okay to get, but it's not like... It's only fine. I think I'll just veranda. And maybe we should have gone back and workshopped something together from all the items that we have. It's a little late now. And honestly, we're doing fine without it. The only thing we're missing is keys are getting a little low. Okay, we really want to see foyer. So I'm okay with that. And then maths. 10 minus 2, 4, 1. 10 minus 2, 4, 1. So back to 3 times 2, so 6. 16 times 2, so 32 divided by 4. Yeah, because it's not like 4 plus 1. 32 divided by 4. Bam. And we're good on keys again. At least kind of. Decent on keys again. I have 1,000,000 gems. I might as well casino. See? You go to the casino, you make money. It's that easy. God, I want to do that one big wager sometime.
Don't forget to Joker.
Thanks, Grimmith. Sure. Let me over. Oh. It has to be some kind of secret, like having it next to something. I'm guessing, actually, cloister next to chapel. That would make sense, especially if we can face it with, if I remember correctly on our notes, the woman knight with a mace over the entrance. Yeah, so if we can have her maybe facing, still pondering the cloister entrance. Yeah, I haven't really, I've thought about it a little bit. We did get some hints from the apple orchard a bit. And I just think that it's the chapel. I just need to actually get it, is the thing. Okay, have been thinking about this one, too. Classroom. Solarium. Sure. So I've been thinking about this one, and I hate my answer. I think it's stupid. If this is the answer, I actually think it sucks a little bit. If we count small gates, 8 gates, crack 8 safes. Is it just 8? Is it like 8-8 or November 8th? Because there's 8 gates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's dumb. I don't know. I think that's stupid. But I also think that I might be right. I spend a lot of time thinking about this one. It's not the 0808. Fuck. That, I think that's... I don't think that's a good enough hint, in a way. I don't know. I don't love that. This is kind of amazing to imagine, though. They made a working safe out of paper. For what it's worth, you also don't really like this one. Yeah, like, if we count small dates, or if we count small gates, what does that have to do with the date? Right? Like, that gives us 8 gates, sure. But I don't know, it just doesn't fit with, like, especially with it having the day 1 here and stuff. Like, there needed to be... I don't know, something else. Yes, I was gonna say, the letter this small is amazing. So is this a reproduction, or did Mary herself do this? Uncle, in a few hours, we are departing. As planned, we will be taking the old mountainway tunnels to the north. We'll go as far as we can by trolley, till the rails give out. Then we'll proceed on foot until we reach the southern border. I've never been as excited, nervous, and heartbroken. I may never know if I've made the right decisions, but I have made the ones I felt my father might have nodded in approval at. I'm leaving a message for Simon here in the safe house, this unhallowed cavern that we have called home for the last year. If something should happen to me, please guide him to this place. Try to show him what these lost days were all for. Explain to him, if you can, the intersection between foolishness and doctrine. The thin wire we stood upon, above the world, holding hands and throwing stones. In those days, we were guilty of everything. Okay. That's one of the only puzzles that I haven't enjoyed in this. I don't even feel like I was overthinking it and the answer was obvious. I feel like the answer was stupid. I don't like that answer. I think that answer is goofy. I don't know. I just... Ugh. Not my favorite. So, I mean... We knew that Mom disappeared. We have a tunnel. So to get to the safe house, I'm guessing that we want to put the tunnel in. But the tunnel also says that it only gives more tunnel. I did have a chance to put it in once, and I maybe should have. Okay, we're still sheltered for this. Let's do that. There we go. Okay, I was like, man, we did put high security on. I think we'd see a couple of these. Definitely want the office. I want the office because I'm hoping to find the foyer somewhere. Your way of figuring out that one was the day one was 11-7, and after day 11-7 you tried 11-8, which honestly felt even more stupid. Yeah. I knew for a while that I almost certainly could have brute forced it by just guessing November dates. But it didn't feel good, so I just didn't do it. There it is. Perfect. I have lowered no elevators. Hey, Alias, how you doing? Good to see you. We're on Blueprints Day 23. Only started this recently. It's our 7th stream. I'm working my way through. We have a spoiler chat inside the Discord for free for everybody to... Gotta raid and run to avoid spoilers. Yeah. No, fully understood. I've been doing the same thing. We have a chat in the Discord that is specifically just... You can say all of the things that you'd like. Welcome all you cool people. Nice to see you. I'm Alien. Do lots of roguelikes. And lots of old DOS games and stuff too. Tomorrow we're going back to Caves of Cud for the furthest in that I've ever been. I've almost made it to the end, I think? Maybe? I know that I died and uploaded my consciousness to digital heaven. But then I re-downloaded my brain into a new body. And then got crungled. So, I don't know. We're doing stuff. And I found a tree that exists in all times and places, I think. Gain an additional effect of each constellation. Damn. And a salt shaker. Hopefully Alias had a good stream tonight. I know that Alias isn't going to stay here. But hope you all had fun watching Alias. You should definitely check out Alias's streams. Kind of found out about Alias doing a lot of my Noida stuff back a while. So, I actually go through the gym specifically because shit. That's unfortunate. I wanted to try and find that ladyship's chamber. So we need to find March of the Count. So we need to find out who's the Count, and then do March. I could just brute force this, because there's only so many busts. Like... Well, you know that Grunkle is a Baron. I think that means that Simon was a Count. We've got 1... 2, 3. Okay, I could just do that. I wanted to see the foyer to, like, guarantee it, but... Because we're trying to get a date for a save. So it's just the 3, right? 1... Yeah, 2... 3... 4. No, it's 4. March 4th is what I'm thinking. No. So maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. That it's not March or something. So the other answer would be either 2 or 1. Because these are the ones that I don't remember. And there's 2 busts of that man, who I don't know. It's not going to be the queen. And there's 1 bust of the other. So we can go 204 and 104. Oh, no. What am I doing? Other way around. 203. Oh, no. 01, 03. Okay. So the other thing that I thought of was that it is, instead of March of the Count, it could just be that we don't count the Count and we do the other ones, and that could lead us to a date. So we have 1. We know that the uncle is the Baron. God, see, then it becomes more complex if we do that, and then I do need to see the foyer, probably. At least it'll be obnoxious if I do a brute force of that, and I don't really want to. Oh. Wait. Wait. Those sons of bitches. Did they do that? Hold up. Did they do that? One, two, so do we add one to that? Let me just count. Okay, so we've got one. Let me count counts one more time. So if we say that this is the count, we've got 1, 2, 3. We did 3, 4 though. Or 3, 3. No, did we do 3, 3? We got 1. We didn't do 3, 3. So 3, like, busts slash photos of the count. I love how quiet chat got. There we go. Okay. Dear Mr. Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering all our demands, not involving the police, and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. And while I'm guessing you had hoped to never hear from us again, once we had given you back the envelopes, we felt that one final red letter of our own was merited given the circumstances. Hopefully, you will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. Let's first put your apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you expected to find in your desk this week. No, we are not making more demands, and no, we do not have copies of the other letters. You were already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So why write to you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there had been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of those points, and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colorful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorize. Despite what you may believe you interpreted as thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew, I want to personally assure you there was never any tangible danger. If we gave any impression we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, while we admit that our word choices might be questionable, enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading, we hope you believe us when we tell you that this was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of those funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are in fact entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to. And you thought this letter couldn't get more incriminating for us. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh our culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favorably, then at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconvenience. Forever Anonymous. Wow. So someone's a fucker. I can only read that in a smug tone. Well, we've gotten a lot of stuff here. Fuck. West Wing Hall, but no, that's going to be locked too. We haven't dug out in the courtyard or conservatory, which is a long ways away, but it's our only option now. Otherwise, we're just stuck. I suppose we can also wager in the casino. Oh, wow, you can get allowance off of this? Okay. Dang. We would not be sheltered from the archives anymore. I don't think I care about Boiler Room. I don't really care about a lot of these. I'm not looking for a power source. And it does go to security, but I don't think that matters. Just bunk room it. Don't need money, I need fucking keys. Dang. Not the end of the world. Commissary is unfortunately a long way away, too. Wait. We were in here and the metal detector didn't go off, so what are we finding now? Oh, a lockpick set. What? I swear we had the metal detector and it didn't go off in here. Huh. I think that it's worth to go kitchen and, like, maybe not commissary. But at least, like, courtyard and look at that first. Okay, so we got a security.
Don't forget to Joker.
Oh boy, this is a maze of a house right now. Hey, Iggy, good to see you. Very funny to imagine Simon winning at roulette and going, dang, not what I wanted to win. Yeah, this, like, 13-year-old that's gambling here? Yeah. Okay, the only gems that we're missing are the ones that we can't get from the cloister. Good thing this kid got all that potassium. Right as Deltarune came out. I really need to check that out soon, too. There's a lot of stuff I need to see. Mmm, salted turnip. Yeah, baby. Give me a key. Come on. You gotta do me like this. Let me remember if the commissary actually had. Keys, but well, we're already going this way. Nope. I mean, I have $1 million. I might as well do this. Oh? Dang. Yeah, I really should have done some of this earlier. A lucky purse. It's good to know these things, at least for the future. Doubles all the coins I find. Shovel metal detector is always pretty okay. Just making sure that I don't have anything else that I want to do. Magnifying glass metal detector. Oh no, okay, yeah, we did do the burning glass before. Okay. I don't really want to do that again. Interesting. Pick sound amplifier. Okay, so I can pick better locks. That's what I was wondering if it would do. Well, there is one spot to go. Conservatory, I don't think had anywhere to dig up. I guess we can look. Oh, it did. Key? Coins. Pfft. I'm already rich. I'm nobility, what use do I have of petty money? Oh wait, I should go the other way. Thankfully, it doesn't really matter. We have a lot of steps. Great. Let's start the next day with some extra steps. And we are fully done. Sure looks like it. We got the office. I don't even know... God, what other puzzles do we even have to solve right now inside of the house? Because we did the gates. Like, we need 3 more safes, but I don't actually know where they are. I haven't seen them. I'd like to do pump room. Stuff in the tunnel. Huh. There's very little left. We did the fuse box. We did this. We still have the, like, the chess pieces in rooms that we haven't really seen anything about. Oh, there is the pairing duo in the sauna, so I could finish my thing. Except there is no art in the sauna. Put art in a sauna. I mean, here, I'll just finish it. We know it's pretty obvious from context that it's... If we count small gates, so we'll just go ahead and do it. Bam. Call it a day. And I feel like we're doing pretty good. We opened up like 2 letters, 3 letters today, 3 red letters. That's pretty good. I just don't know what else to do for new puzzles now. We've kind of solved all the ones that I know about. We need to find new ones. That and the basement key. But I feel like that's probably related to the tunnel. We need to find her ladyship's room, which I now know to, like, find south-facing doors on this side. I'm gonna start forward for once. I like the spare room start here so we can try and get more south-facing stuff, I guess. Try and go forwards a fair bit here. And then we go to the west afterwards. Also Swan Song and turn on an experiment? Maybe draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then draft, gain 3 gold for each red room. Fine. None of these are amazing. The letters were interesting as hints, but we've got a few already. Yeah, uninspiring options for sure. I have a ton of steps. I'll be good. I'm actually gonna go outside. If we get the shelter, I'm probably okay taking that since we're doing red room stuff today. Shrine Trading Post Root Cellar. Well, too bad about that, because the trash would have been good. Shouldn't do this yet. I don't have a lot of money. I was thinking that I had all the cash from last time. We should be able to get a lot of money. I feel like a ton of our choices have made it so that coins are easy to get. Alright. Dark room it is. Definitely need to get the mail room. I'm gonna go a different way so we don't have to deal with the lights turning off on that yet. Talked about before, this seems really powerful. Could make that commonplace. I've been doing so many observatory, like, get stars that I kind of like that. All the rest, I guess I just leave? Maybe I can turn this to unusual? I don't need the commissary that badly most of the time. I'm getting a lot of coins, but I'd rather get, like, the showroom or something, probably, at this point. I don't want to put it to rare, but unusual is probably okay. I don't know. I want to... If I'm making something more common, I want to make something else less common. But I don't love any of those options, so I guess I just leave it. That's weird, but I kind of want the red rooms when I can. When they're not too bad. We had a lot of steps at the start of today. We also had the sauna, so we got an extra 20. Taking the salt shaker just so that then I can go through here without the problem. Waiting to draft that because it can connect to the dark room. With only one gem, I'm a little concerned that we won't get what we need for that. Could workshop it up. It almost always has an item. Technically an item, yep. Fair enough. Fine. Okay. Like the breakfast nook. Kinda need the bedroom. Keys? Gems? Anything? Anything at all? Nope. Ugh. Fuck it. So many steps. So many steps. block off security. And I'm doing it no matter what. Storeroom's not the worst. I think that the observatory is where I want to go, though. I really need stuff like this to get going. Okay, so we get a pair of chests in the entry hall. It's a lot of good stuff, at least. I'm really tempted to go back to there. It's okay. We get 2 chances at southern facing wing rooms this way, I guess. Where more red letters obtained. We got the office, the draft room. And it was just those 2, right? Office and draft room? Yeah. So we got 2 red letters today. Gross. Oh man, do I just want to absolutely demolish my steps? I need to get a mailroom for this to even matter. Going in on 19 is dicey. I'm gonna do it. So give me some steps. Put some salt on my bacon and eggs. Game is being mean about it, yeah. What sucks is, of course, this could be what I need. This could be the mailroom. But I think the steps are important enough. Not to mention, I kind of need the key. Yeah, we've gotten no items, like no keys, no nothing today. I really decided that I needed to get punished for my hubris. Oh, right. Fuck. Like nothing. Yeah, there's just... I'm just fucked. That was also a security door. We're done. That's it. Call it a day. Don't even have anything to put in to get a shrine. Only thing I can hope is that those letters show up in the mailroom later. Oof. I don't think they do. I don't know, because I've only been to the mailroom twice. Oh, I never even looked at the parlor. You're right, I don't know why I didn't do that. Oh, fuck, I missed a parlor puzzle. I liked those puzzles. Why did I miss that? That was dumb. Didn't see what the shrine did. Yeah, we had no idea. We couldn't get anything because we had 0 coins. Like, that was the full, total shit day and just nothing happened. Absolute garbage. Okay. Good hallway. We even had, oh god, I never dug up the stuff last time. Not that I needed it. We even had trunks in the hallway and I just couldn't do anything with them. We just had nothing that day. Let's go outside. It really sucks that it was our mulligan day was the day that we had the sauna to carry forward stuff. The hammer is already a better start than we had last time by a fair bit. It really wants me to have the shelter all the time. I guess. This way it gives me a computer. I mean, I could always go to the Black Ridge Protocol area, but let's do it here instead. Give me something good. I'm gonna go for more letters. Give me 1,000,000 letters. Fuck it. Now I just gotta be able to bypass security doors and get the mailroom. Easy. It's those two simple things that we definitely could have done last time. Absolutely. Hard to say no to observatory right away. No Draxus, thank you. It's gonna close my eyes to the 1-star sign. Need gems too. Parlor game. If you replace the word one in the other two statements with both, they will both be false. Oh god. One of the other boxes contains gems. The other statements is false. The other statements is false. And we're saying that would be false. Both the other boxes contain gems, which we know for sure that would be false. I'm thinking this is actually true. Both of the other statements are false. Both of the other drop boxes contain gems. Would both be false. And that would make this true. The problem with that is it doesn't tell us where the gems would be. So if we say this is false, huh. That's interesting. So if we, okay. God, alright, so this, if this is false, then it would mean that these would be true, but that doesn't work. So it would have to be true. So something has to be true. One of these has to be false. Huh. I mean, so this is objectively true. That's just the thing. Which means one of these is false, one of these is true. Or, well, at least one of these is false. This one could be... One of the other states when this is false. So if this is also true... Okay, so none of this is true. If this one is false... would mean that these are both true, which could work. Like, that could work is the thing. And if it's, so if this is true, then this has to be false, which means this contains the gems. If this is false, then like this one's true, and it could be any of them. So I'm thinking that it's just bet on the white. Yeah. By deduction, that kind of made sense. Options. I do love my morning room, but I think Den is good. It's true. I don't know why the kid doesn't just shake the boxes. Is Simon an idiot? Wait, am I an idiot? If I'm Simon and Simon's an idiot, then one of us is true and one of us is false. Who's the real idiot? Couldn't be me. Checkmate. Simon's the idiot, so I have to be the smart one. Figured it out. Okay, we're good, we're good. Slight crisis of conscience there for a second, but we're good. Oh, right, it's always open now. I don't have to open it again. Dummy. So, I only get payroll once a week. I haven't run it yet. I don't know that I need it yet. I could just wait. Chamber of Mirrors. Ooh. Ew. I want to be able to get to the center of this and figure that out. This is a good spot to probably do that. You have to get from all the other sides. From what I can tell. I've only seen it once. I don't love being able to draft second copies in some ways, but I think I'm okay with this. This might be my attempt for the day. Okay, so we open the opposite side. Or at least I have to go from the other side. Put it that way. And we've got a really good chance getting to there. So we have the treasure map. Okay. Oof. Okay, that also answered an interesting thing that I hadn't really questioned 100%. But basically that the star signs are kind of randomized. You can get multiples in a day, that's kind of cool. Oh yeah, a lot of the puzzles definitely revolve around Simon just being a good boy and not cheating. Yeah. Hallway doors are always unlocked is pretty sick though. Huh. This is the Count. That's the Baron. Interesting. So I definitely fucked that up, but I still got the right answer. Oops. I'm gonna go this way. I still want to get the south-facing door, is the reason. I don't want to go north through here. I want to go south through that wing. Metal detector is nice. Hallway is always unlocked, which is kind of good. Security would be nice. So we can, like, utility closet at some point. We did do shelter today, so I'm a little bit less concerned about some of the things there. Awkward. Hallway doors are always unlocked. Let's just do that for now. Okay, I like this because it gets us directly to the foundation, and then I can just turn and go south through that whole side. Motherfucker. Like, there's only one thing that stops me. Of course. God, and now I don't want security here either because I need to get to this side of the chamber. Alright, chapel will work. It's fine. What? That's not how mirrors work. Okay, like, but here's the thing. What the fuck does that do? Do I have to get all of them first? This doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. This doesn't do anything. I can't reach these. That one goes up. It's not like I can go into the weird upside down doors. Huh. Huh. So we need to get to the other two sides now. Breakfast Nook or Parlor does it. Guess I'd rather Nook. There are a lot of morning pools in this draft room. Interesting. This is a very strange room, yes. Still need to make it to the other side there. Okay. Huh. Oh god, I did see 13 ghosts when I was little. I think that's what I'm thinking of. No, that's not the one. I actually never saw 13 Ghosts, I don't think. Maybe? There's another one that was like around the same time. Wasn't a big horror movie person for a long time. A lot of them are a lot of them are stupid. Put it that way. I was gonna be charitable, but no. No. A crooked lawyer gets sliced in half at the door, slides closed vertically. Nice. I did want the pump room. We can go for that. There's horror and then there's just gore. Yeah. A lot of the horror is really dumb though. Sometimes the gore is funny, at least. If they can be goofy gore, it can be fun still, I think. I want to go this direction and get past that security door. But also I don't really want to cut off. I guess I'm going to have double rooms anyways. I might as well den. Oh, what a weird house this one is. I could really use some items. I'm just going to do it. Well, this kind of sucks. I might as well just buy everything. Yeah, and of course. Security door. And security door. That's security door. Dang. Hi. I know, he's been a real suck. You had a bad day. Yeah, there was the 13 Ghosts from 1960 and then 13 Ghosts from 2001. No, I was thinking of like House of 100 Ghosts or something. It sucked. I don't remember liking it. It had like Jeffrey Rush in it though, for sure. Let me see. I feel like they came out in really similar time frames, and I always get them mixed up. Was it just House on Haunted Hill? Maybe it was. I think it's just I think it's House on Haunted Hill that I'm thinking of. There was a bunch of like similarly named movies that looked very interchangeable for a while in the late 90s, early aughts. The original House on Haunted Hill is a Vincent Price movie. Yeah, yeah. The rerolls are kind of nice, I guess. There was a shitty remake. Yes, that's the one I'm thinking of. You nailed it. Yes, that's the one. I said it wasn't a good movie. I said it sucked. There. All the keys in the universe. Need to go south. Okay, well, that'll work. Drawing room lets us try and redraw to get what I wanted to. Okay. There we go. I've not been in her ladyship's bedchamber. Things. We had things happen. A little late for that. We had double observatory and still didn't get it. Upgrade disc. Nice. This is the symbol of that country in the Ordinia thing. It's one of the countries. Who the hell is this? This I haven't seen. If they ever remade Army of Darkness as a horror movie like they did Evil Dead. Well, I mean, Evil Dead was a horror movie. What? And I mean, and they did, yeah, like, yeah, I don't know. I think they'd never remake Army of Darkness as a horror, because just, it's, I don't know how you could. Hey, Random Red. Hourglass. Good to see you. And welcome, Sirius. I don't know this person either. Huh. So her parents, maybe? That would make sense. So those are the Epsons. I might have seen them on the Family Tree Epsons thing. Actually, let's see. I can probably look at that, because I think that I have that saved. Yeah, it is her parents. Lord William Epson and Lady Arwen. Or Arwen? Something like that. It's a little small on here. Let me just see. Ashlyn. Lady Ashlyn. I think that we had something about Lady Ashlyn. It would be grandparents, yeah. Nope. I don't see anything about Ashlyn. Okay. Maybe just do Lady. Okay. Nope. I feel like I remember there being something about that. Maybe I didn't make a note of it. Maybe I was a dummy. Possible. And I can't unlock this. Come on, look at all the keys I got. Weird that you doesn't tell you anything about that. Does it never end? What? What? The cinnamon roll? The everlasting cinnamon roll? The Cinnabon of Destiny? The thing that we're trying to get at the center of this? God, that sounds good. I'm on a diet, so I think that might be what's happening. We've got the White Queen, makes sense. So the Black Queen is in the study, the White Queen is in her ladyship's room. No. I'm gonna screenshot that. Let's get that again. Huh. Weird on the edges there. Oh, and the White Queen we wanted to make note of. And the key. White Queen. Diary locked. So we need a special key for that? It'd be very funny if that's the basement key. That'd be absurd. It would make no sense. But it's possible. Making no sense doesn't necessarily mean that it's not the thing. I'm okay with just spare rooming up to the foundation, I think. And we know it's just going to be a security door. Patio doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, sure, we get a gem there. Ooh, boy, great. Amazing. This is fine. Oh! It's not a security door. Pry up them floorboards. Okay. Because we bypassed the security door. And I know we have the upgrade. Just give me a second. We could also remote into the shelter and see if we can just unlock all the doors. Might not be a bad idea. Closet. Ooh. Huh. Intriguing. I got like the bedroom closet. Really need to find the mailroom this time. Right, we were gonna remote in. I like they cut off before the ding ding ding. That's like the worst part of that dial-up noise. Okay, only at 2.3. Sure. I have no idea what changes that. My only guess is time. So if we get the boudoir after her ladyship's bedchamber, we get some extra steps. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll use special keys here. Ooh, haven't been to the closed exhibit either. But then they're security locked. Ugh. I'd have to just hope that this one spot is a utility closet. That's the only way for us to save it at that point. That's, dicey. I'm gonna try it anyway. I've never been in here, so I want to see. Dearest children, the pieces are in place and all rigid cogs have been greased. However, if our ambitious plans are to succeed, we must strike this Tuesday. The routine changing of guard personnel on the first of each month means the opportunity we have created for ourselves will likely never be so opportune. If we wait even one additional week, the window will be closed. On Tuesday, there will be 3 royal guards stationed at Learson Hall, 2 of which will be wearing black gloves in lieu of the traditional white. We would be wise to sacrifice almost everything to avoid the white-gloved guard, striking only when he takes a recess. The 2 black-gloved guards have been instructed to bind, blind, and gag themselves to spare us the extra precious minutes it would take your group to execute that task on their behalf. However, that also means that once we reach the exhibit, we will truly be on our own. May the black shores guide us. May the black skies shield us. May our fathers be proud of us. In arms, your faithful soldier, Fado. Actually, right, we're sheltered. It's not necessarily locked. That's nice. Although it is anyway? Okay. Another one of these. What? Huh. So we did this one before without knowing the hint for it and just figured it out. Okay. But then the problem is, oh, and then it's Othello rules, maybe? It's like what's between them gets got? Smirts. I don't need no rules to figure out your puzzle. Oh, they're not secure. Okay, so they're showing security locked, but they're not actually security locked. Weird. Huh. I did want the pump room. Oh, right, of course. Yo, okay. get this out and pumped in there. Okay. Just wait, let's just wait. God, I've looked at the manual even. Fountain goes into here. Yes, okay. Let's see if I can just drain this one. Okay, so then send it back to the pool. And we'll still need to do one last little bit of the fountain. Oh, actually, okay, let's send to the kitchen first. So kitchen is the... So from here... Impressive puzzle. What does the tank in the corner do? Good to see the YouTube talking. This is a reserve. I don't know. This puzzle is a lot. I can't remember exactly how that goes off the top of my head. I haven't been able to do anything with this one. I felt like it was maybe the reserve tank, but it seems like... So, we also need to get it next to a boiler room, is my guess, because the boiler room turns on these vents. And then that'll put it into here. I'm guessing? So that's probably the way that we unlock more of the pump room stuff. Fill up the kitchen. There we go. Now we go back to draining the fountain. Which we do by doing that. Fill up that one first. And then we can switch the tanks again. Fill up this reserve tank. And now the fountain's drained. Okay. Haha! I'd love to have courtyards that we can get a bunch of places. God, we need the basement key is the thing, too. I need the mailroom. Ugh. The boiler would have also been really useful because I was hoping to put those together and get the pump room, boiler room thing solved, but with us having lowered the foundation thing, I feel like we have to try and get into the antechamber. And we have a broken lever, so we can, if we find conservatory, we can do that. Problem is then we also have to find, because the security door is here. The security door here too. Courtyard bypasses that security door, but it doesn't get us into the antechamber. And then we just have the one door down here with our 2 rerolls to try and get utility closet and turn things off. Or maybe unlock everything through the shelter? Dang. What if we're really lucky and this has a security guard? It does not. I'm gonna go down first. I want to see this. Before I end up, like, accidentally losing all my steps or something. Hey, look! We need the basement key that I know about. Fuck. Oh, and 8 gates. They have the puzzle here? No? See. Huh. Like, this has to be A, because it's the missing thing of 8 small gates. If we count small gates, 8 gates, crack 8 safes. So it has to be A, because this is the foundation. It has to be, right? Right? Like, beach doesn't make sense, because how would that work for here? C doesn't make sense because SE? Like tag? Huh. Intriguing. So how do we call an elevator? This is already the... So can we go the other way sometimes? So we'd need to have security? Interesting. Fuck, so we now still have to get into the antechamber. I'm hoping that's a permanent upgrade, but I'm guessing that it's not. I think we have to get the closed exhibit and the antechamber and everything all in one day. It's definitely possible. I mean, definitely manipulate things towards that end, but that's not super simple. I should have done this differently. I'm just gonna leave it that actually. I'm gonna go to the shelter, use the upgrade, see if we can unlock things. Oh? Spare room. Spare bedroom is interesting, because then we can have the bedroom closet thing that we had off of it. We've been doing a lot of halls. Hammer plus magnifying glass equals broken glass. Interesting. We've generally been shaping things towards halls and green rooms. Which means maybe I should have done a hall closet instead of a bedroom closet. Doesn't mean that I need to make a second mistake here, though, and do another bedroom. I do like that the spare hall shows that you would, in fact, get the art clues now. Not that I need them anymore. Almost left without looking at the unlocks. Oh, the readings are spiked by the experiments. So the more experiments that we do, fuck, well I need to bypass that. Shit, okay. So that actually is like, oh god. So a lot of the times doing bypass security doors is kind of counterproductive for if you're trying to do that. Huh. 3 triggers, yep. Also, though, Fuck you. Well, now we have a permanent way to get to the basement. That is very funny. Oh my god. God, that's so funny. The day that I unlocked the one, I unlocked the other. God, we also haven't gotten the Chamber of Mirrors. Oh, we were so close to that, too. There's like a bunch of stuff we're so close to. If this is not Utility Closet, we're going to be extremely sad. I could have done the mailroom, too. Fuck. Good job. Thanks, Sinomi. Unfortunately, maybe security card? Dang. Can I go north from pool? Security door. Unfortunately not. We have the broken lever to open the southern thing. We have 3 of the 4 rooms for Hall of Mirrors. We have the basement stuff. Fuck. And we're just short of all of them. Ouchie. Good night, everyone. Thanks, Somi. Have a good one. Appreciate you stopping by. If you want to see all VODs, you can check them out later, see how we got to here. Of course, I'll be doing it again on Thursday. And there is a spoiler chat, by the way. Which, my bot's not working on YouTube? Weird. Should be. Oh, there it is. Just takes a minute. So if you know the answers to all the puzzles and it's killing you, you can always go in there and laugh at me with everyone else. I think we have time for one more day. It'll go a little late, but that's okay. It's not late. We're starting early enough. The days are going faster, too, as now I know, like, the goal that I have. Also, I should just stop doing this and just go outside and get the outer room right away. I've never been in the tomb. I've been in the hovel only once. So I could look in there again. Let's look in the tomb, though. I've never been in here. Dang. Big room. Huh. Sure. Hey, Simon, you want to see a dead body? Oh boy, digging in the tomb. Single dig spot. Okay. Come back with the sledge. Maybe. I feel like every day is Florealis now because of the setup that we have. Which is pretty good. It's not really a complaint. Get a little bit of our money back. Commissary's okay here. Parlor or something would have been fine. Could get shovel. I'm okay with that. I haven't been in the solarium. I'm interested in the hallway. Big sneeze. Yeah, tiny sneeze downstairs. Alright, got another one of those puzzles. Mr. Nogula, maybe? Anne wanted me to remind you once again that it is expected of you to keep the grass in the cloister cut and the trees trimmed. I have a feeling you may have forgotten how to open the cloister wall again, so to save you some stern words, I decided to draw a little diagram to help you out. Who knows, maybe this time it will stick. Face to face, the angel pressed the base of the two pillars on either side of you. Oh. Well, I was thinking that it was something clever about putting it next to the chapel, but okay. Black pawn in the solarium. Right, I actually need to write down black pawn. Who buried a brick in the solarium? Okay, That is the correct thing. Those move up only? Yes. Oh, wait. Hold up. Cool. Easy. Could use some gems. Let's grab the morning room. Kind of low on everything right now. Do some math. Wait. The fuck does that mean? 4 squared, maybe? 16. 2 squared, 4. Okay. Wait, what? No, it would be 3 squared because it's 2 plus 1. I thought it was 2 times 1, but yeah. Yeah, 2 plus 1. Okay, so 3 squared, so 6. No, 9. What am I thinking? Okay, brain. It's 16 divided by 8. Okay. Key to the secret garden. Got away into the antechamber. Kind of okay with just getting the study here. Getting those redraws is really nice. So we can get the things that we need. Yeah. I'm going back to the beginning. By the way, serious, I specifically avoided that for a while because I knew that I missed it, and you mentioning it made me make sure that I didn't grab it. The minute that I was like, oh yeah, okay, so I missed it, and I'm like, well, I'm not going back for it. I should have left it there all run. You're right. Don't backseat. You never said I missed it. Okay, but you know that I'm not an idiot, right? That if you're like, wow, it sure would be nice if you had this item. Right after I go through a room where that's normally the item, that I'm not so stupid that I will miss that. I'm not a child. I'm a fool, not a child. This is not an empty box. The gems are in the black box. The empty boxes are both true. So if this is true, this can't be true. Right? Because, like, there can't be two true boxes. Because this is saying that it's in the black box. This is saying that it's not an empty box. That can't be the case. Because otherwise all of them are true. Because then this would be true that it's not empty. This would be true that they're in the black one. And then it would say that the empty boxes are both true. So this empty box and this empty box would both be true. That would work. But it can't be that. So this has to be false. So if this is false, those could both be true. And I mean, if this is false, then that means this is false. Yeah. Doesn't work. Easy one. But what defines objective truth? Exactly. God damn it. No, we're not getting to solipsism. Stop it. Okay. What if I'm just a brain in a jar? What if I'm just imagining? What if I'm really a butterfly imagining that I'm a streamer playing on Twitch? You ever think of that, idiots? Yeah, the blue box there is just to mess with an otherwise very simple puzzle. It's a fun one. Huh. It's not really the spot I want to put the cloister, as much as I wouldn't mind the cloister, since we finally have figured it out. Slash, been told exactly what it does. Game just finally, Jesus Christ, touch these pillars. Someone spoiled Cloister? No, yeah, no. There was a note that just was like, okay, listen, you idiot gardener. This is the way you get into the middle. Yeah, no one spoiled. People have been really good about most of that. Deposit box key. We still haven't really seen the reason for the deposit box. Also, shit, I never even started a experiment yet. I got so excited knowing that I could probably get into the antechamber and get basement key and stuff today. Shoot. So I'm guessing the last 46th room is the safe room that Mom talked about. Oh, there you are. Now we just gotta get there. There it is. I can't believe I didn't start an experiment. Oh well. I'm gonna go this way first, because I'm gonna see if I can get Cloister. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, it stayed down too, which is really nice. Alright, when facing the angel, press the base of those two. Okay. Yeah, that is not really possible to know. Without that, the game just telling you, huh? Mr. Nogula, if you're reading this, it seems the day has finally come and the cloister is at long last getting some much overdue maintenance. I left you a literal token of appreciation to serve as positive reinforcement, which would grant you a bit of extra spending money each day while working on the estate. We have learned from our dealings with your predecessor that it is much cheaper in the long run to be generous. Yeah, spam clicking everything. That's not a fun way to solve a puzzle. That one's kind of a shit puzzle too, honestly, in a way. I don't necessarily hate that it just lets you have access to something after a thing, but like... yeah. It's not really a puzzle so much as just locked. So I'd like to get the pump room next to the boiler room, so you can see that interaction. Security would work. It still goes through there. Darkroom would also take it. I'm okay with security, though. before we do anything here, other than we'll just make it unlocked because there's no real reason not to have that happen. Let's go look at what our lab possibilities are. Yeah, there's got to be a few that missed the mark for it being... It's less of a puzzle on that one and more of just a gate. Yeah, it's four-way room that notes basically an upgrade disc. I'm fine with it. It's fine. It's just not really a puzzle. And that's okay. Not everything in the game needs to be a puzzle. There's lots of non-puzzles in a way. It's just weird because it seems like one, if that makes sense. The only one that I don't like is I did not like that calendar one. We did just spread fruit throughout the estate because of the secret garden. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, the witch angel stuff. I'm a little sad that it wasn't that because I felt like I was right on that one. Oof. I was really hoping for it to be, because of the boiler room, for it to be pump room and to look at that, but I also wanted to check the mailroom stuff and see if it actually gave me the extra letters. Alright, let's take a look. It does. Oh boy. 9 and 3, which, wait. This isn't required, of course, anything which you need to use the boiler to reach room 46, but feel free to play around it. Hey, 8-year-old, go fuck with this boiler. I mean, I guess we're probably 13 or something, but still. Steam bucket system, pumped room, laundry room, and garage. Interesting. Let me know if I'm writing too much. I'm really good at gauging where the line of impropriety is, and for all I know, maybe the help I'm offering with these letters is unwanted. Still, I'm fairly certain your uncle didn't want us to assist you in your quest. If it was that important, I believe he'd have had the foresight to specifically instruct us not to interfere. Nothing ever deterred him from the level of supervision in the past, and after working alongside him for a decade, I feel like at least imagine that we were friends. I haven't spoken to him. Okay. I've been deciding to continue helping you. Also did a small chat with the probate lawyer, and he assures me there's nothing in the Baron's instructions that would preclude me from offering you my modest assistance. Let me tell you what I know. About a week before Sinclair died, something rather curious happened. A few lab assistants were called by Miss Babbage, the house manager, to remove several floor plans from the drafting studio. Typically, all of the unused floor plans were kept there, and I've never heard of them being moved to another location, nor would I presume to guess the reason for such an action. I'm not sure which floor plans were removed or where they were moved to, save one, which I was instructed to remove myself. Assuming it was not moved again after I hit it, you should be able to find it in the observatory within the lens compartment of the telescope therein. Okay. I'm going to assume at this point you've likely reached the upper ranks of the house and run into our key card security doors. It's actually a fairly new addition, designed by Kirk Darren and myself. After an unfortunate 2 years ago, when some of your uncle's correspondence was stolen by a member of the staff who had somehow managed to reach your room they should not have been able to find. I'm still not 100% sure how he got past the antechamber seals. It's clear after that episode that not every member of the staff should have unchecked access to the higher ranks of the estate. I'm guess that had to be the former gardener, because they had all those plans and stuff too. All the other ones were worthy. Decided to err on our own confidence and opt to install a state-of-the-art security system issuing key cards only to the most trusted members and staff. Should be able to lower their frequency in the security terminal. Yeah. Following up on the map I created outlining the steam-powered duct system, I thought it would be helpful to provide you the corresponding map for gas power, which is an outdated system that currently is utilized outside the house and locations on the ground. So we did the gemstone cavern. Wait, did we do the one in the gemstone cavern? Definitely didn't do one in the hovel. Okay, let me just... Schoolhouse... Where's mailroom? Hovel, schoolhouse, orchard, which we did. Oh, what was the last one? Okay, so we know about this. Gemstone, right? And I'm just gonna look at the boiler power again real quick. Lab, pump room. And laundry. Just in case I wasn't explicit in the email, let's decide these power directly. Yep, okay. So there we go. Dang. Very nice. We did pretty good in most of that. There wasn't a whole lot that I didn't already know. Yes. Yeah, okay. And the question is, was he the one? Also, deposit box 223. They don't seem to have... I feel like these aren't the safety deposit boxes, though. Like, we have it. We've got a vault key. Wait, 304. Last time it was 223. There's a different one? Oh, wait, it's a vault key. Oh my god, I haven't been in the vault room. Last time it was a safety deposit box key, it said. But it's probably all in the vault. That would make perfect sense. Let's go this way. Right. I'm out of keys. I'm gonna run out of keys. And we're gonna be very upset. Well, one key. Since the treasure map keeps on moving, I keep on waiting for it to, like, upgrade in a way and give us something other than just the coins. Maybe one day. Oh. Okay. I haven't been in here. This is useful. Oh. Why can't I use the magnifying glass on this? Huh. Because there's letters. Dear Mother, if you're reading this, that means Junie made it home safely. I imagine he's going to be quite tired after such a long flight, so make sure you get some treats and rest. School is going well, though I do miss you terribly. Unfortunately, even though the dean gave me permission to keep my birds here on campus, I'm afraid it's getting a bit too cold for them as the semester marches on. So I've made the decision to send them all home before the winter months arrive. Dearest Mother, this should be the 5th letter you've received from me this month. Though I know statistically it is very unlikely that every single member of my flock has found their way home, and please, please don't tell me if they didn't arrive. It's going to be hard enough now that I am truly on my own. In other news, my classes have been engaging, and I am slowly making friends, so please ignore the dramatic despair of my previous letter. Things are indeed looking brighter, but I still maintain that 3 years is too long a time to be away from home. Herbert, thank you so much for your gift of wedding doves, whom I, of course, recognized immediately. And yes, I got the hint. So here's your letter. I know it's long, long overdue. The Mayhew life suits me, I think. Not that I didn't love Mount Holly, of course, but after years of being confined in a tiny dormitory, the small place Daniel and I have picked out in Reddington feels more like a stately manor. Once we've finished unpacking and setting everything up, I'll insist on you making an exception to your reclusive lifestyle to come, share a meal, and admire our somewhat less impressive, but much more personal view of the town. Thanks again for the card. Okay, so Uncle Herbert gave her more doves again. We are returning east and should arrive on Tuesday. If coast is not clear, lower the FD to warn us. Lower the... Lower the... Interesting. I think it might just be a symbol. Some kind of a code. Lower the thingy. Definitely looks like her S's. So SD? Does she have a big D? She does. Okay. She has an uppercase D there. It definitely, so SD. Well, I have to think about what that means. Didn't dig up any keys or find any, which is unfortunate. Yep. Well, we can utility closet. God, we have one bedroom, so we'd get two. If we utility closet, we'd get to make it so that this security room is now open. I know I have the left side lever. I know. So security door would help us get towards there. Key would help us get towards there faster. But it does also cut off more areas. Oh God, I know we have the west lever, but it's just interesting. Okay, let's do it. Same that we read before. Running shoes are kind of nice. Yeah, it's a gamble either way. Hold up. God, I missed this. Hold up. Miss Babbage told me you'll be overseeing network maintenance the next few weeks while I will be gone and apologize in advance for the extra workload. Back in Reddington, do not require... Either way, I do not anticipate there will be any major issues while I'm gone, as difficulties we were having last month with the terminal connection seems to be resolved. There's an emergency. Yo, Juker, good to see you. Find yourself having to enter the central server site. I set you with a temporary admin key, which now, okay. First 4 letters of your last name, followed by the first initial. God, I need to know who the Ruda is. Did I solve the puzzle of you raiding? I did. Good to see you, Juker. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Hi, Emilian. We've been going through a lot of puzzling over the last while. I've been doing... This is our 7th stream of blueprints. Getting a little late here for me. We do have a special spoiler chat in my Discord that's free for everybody. So you can hop on in there and laugh at me with Juker if you want. What were you up to tonight? I'll be doing this again on Thursday because I'm guessing that we don't solve it today. Although we're looking like we're going to get into the basement right now. So what's this room again? Servants' quarters, right. Oh, you were doing that Mario 64 hack. Yeah, okay. Heck yeah. You've been finding some real cool ones recently. I've been seeing some neat ones coming up. Admin key. And it is... First 4 letters of Mr. Ruta's last name. Then first initial. First and fifth should be capitalized. Okay. Now I just need to figure out Mr. Ruta's name. Dang. I almost certainly have it and should have just been writing it down at some point, but... Oops. I fucked up. Please be nice. Please be nice. Please be nice. Please be nice. That's not nice. It's not nice. This is very not nice. Gross. At least I can do this. We're so close. We have the... Okay. So to get people... If you know the game, because you've gotten far in this, Juker. I have figured out the fountain and the basement. I have this door of the antechamber down because of Secret Garden. I have foundation lowered. I have the fountain out front. And it's my first day where I've got a chance to actually get it. And it keeps on spiting me. Yeah, I got those first 2 basement doors on the last run. Actually, wait a minute. Do I want to do silver key? Yeah, I do. Yeah, the previous house ended very early. I think I have to have this. I'm getting low on steps. I do not know about doggy room. Well, okay. I can do some things here. I'm gonna go back to security. And we are going to heighten security. Even though it's a little late. I'm actually surprised I didn't run into more of them with it on medium. I thought I'd turned it to low. Oops. Worked out okay. I forgot I had no gems. Spite House! Why? Why do you hate me? Look at this gemless idiot here. I got so excited I forgot I didn't get any new gems. Fuck. Oh, that hurts. That hurts so bad. I mean, it's not totally impossible to get into there. It's not super likely anymore. I don't even know how to unlock that side yet. I haven't unlocked the east side ever. I've never unlocked the east side. Car keys to a garage that I can't get. Thanks, game. I literally can't get the garage. This is Spite House. Oh my god, this is Spite House. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, this is where I'm supposed to dig. Okay, there we go. Fuck this closet. Oh, good. It's got gems in it. Hey, Y2K, thank you for that.
I feel the
Dang, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate that very much. Right. I don't even need the silver key here. I don't need anything anymore. It's over, man. Oh, I can retrieve an item. I mean, that's cool, I guess. I could try and redraw floor plans and see if I can figure out how to open the east side. Okay, Where is this? Is it just still hitting the Great Hall one? It must be. I'm gonna open the Great Hall stuff last. Like, I don't even know what gets this door open is the thing. Fuck. Dang. So much stuff. So look, this is a real close to a good run. I kind of want to do the vault key because I've never actually seen it. I haven't gotten the vault yet at all. Detector shovel is nice, but... oh boy. Ah. Throw your hands in the air like you just really care and you're super frustrated! Fuck. Ah. I didn't even get the experiment to happen. I didn't get a single apple, even after Secret Garden. How? Doesn't that spread fruit throughout the house? It does. How did I not get a single apple at that point? You may not say a thing. I'm gonna look around for a thing. Because it should spread to the conference room, but maybe it spreads elsewhere? Yeah. So, with that, getting the orange there. Spread later, so I need to find apples if I can. Would be nice. That mistake, that one mistake of not having the gems, when I thought that I still had gems, is gonna haunt me. So I'm gonna go to security real quick and see how much fruit I've missed. Because I should go and get all that, because it's permanent upgrades. It's allowance. It's super important. 3 fruit. Hold up. Wait. I can get the paper crown? Son of a bitch. I only got the closed exhibit today. God damn it. It's my second time looking at this room. So we need a black glove guard? Is there something about the guards that we have to do? Stationed in the hall. Kick him over. Give him a good kick the cop. Come on, kid, you know you wanna. Well, what the fuck? Huh. Anything different about them? Huh. What? What? We also haven't heard anything about who Faro is. God, they also don't have, like, the gloves or anything don't show in. It's not like there's anything about that. Huh. I just felt weird that this doesn't have a secret, too. Are you fucking kidding? You fucking kidding? What? Okay, so now it has something to do with these. We need a date from this. If we count small gates. So... what counts as a small gate for this? If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Like, okay, so that's a long gate. There's a small gate. But that also is a small gate? And that's a small gate. Or a large gate. Those are small gates. So, like, who and in what order? So it looks like it's only the woman in the heels and the man with the umbrella. So maybe I just split those into 2. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm so mad about this. 9 to 11, 12, 13. That doesn't make sense. 14, 15. Okay, that could make sense because that could be, sure, that could still be a date. 15. I was thinking month, and then brain realized, right, there's also day. So 15 of the umbrella man. The other one is 1. 2, 3, 4. 4, 15. I always knew this room was fucking weird and it had to have something. And I always was like, there's gotta be something at the fireplace. And I tried clicking around here and like looking at stuff. But I never thought about the candlesticks. Honestly, what clued me in tonight was the cloister thing. Where I'm like, oh, there's some pixel hunt bullshit. So we said 0415. Dang, look at me. Look at me. Hell yeah. This has nothing to do with the paper crown, though. Fuck. Dearest Mary, I know the events of the past year have catapulted you into a world you may not have been ready for. It's cruel, the way time rips through our lives, leaving them barren and fruitless, like wind-scarred plains. Throughout this all, I know your principal concern has always been Simon. You didn't need to confide in me yesterday for me to realize that fact. Everyone who knows you understands this. I will take full responsibility to ensure that regardless of how our current project pans out, Simon is shielded from any fallout and, God forbid, repercussions. A child should never suffer the iniquity of their parents. I, of course, write you all this in the hope that I can set your mind at peace when imagining the worst-case scenarios. Not because I think such an outcome is likely. No, Mary, I have few apprehensions and fewer fears. Assuming everything goes according to your plan, you should be reunited with Simon again before his 10th birthday. And while 2 years might seem like an eternity to a mother, I've always heard the days pass by more quickly in the East. As for me and you, I have already come to terms that our meeting yesterday was likely our last. I am too old and too stubborn to ever leave this place. I am too attached to the home our family has built up, room by room. Yes, I have a strong premonition I will be buried under red soil, under red flags. A compromise I know you yourself would never accept. It's been a joy watching you grow up and getting to know you. Your mother and I spoke of little else during your school days. I know she'd feel the same bittersweet pride I feel now, to see you following in your father's footsteps and making the same sacrifices that he did. Farewell, my marigold. We may yet meet again. Well, as it turns out, they didn't. And it was 6 years, not 2. Because she disappeared in 87, I think. Huh. Oof. Well, I feel really good about that. Doesn't have anything to do with this. Uh-oh. We have a problem. It's the boy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, what do you see?
The boy.
Aw, oh, good boy. You wish you had a kitty to snuggle? Yeah, he had his big vet appointment and haircut today. So he got all drugged up and he's been really snuggly. Sorry, I'm not giving him any more treats tonight. We gave him a lot after his vet visit. He gets really stressed out, so he had a bad day. Sorry, I should have taken that down. I mentioned it earlier. He got, like, double tubes. Hi. I don't have the slightest fucking clue what to do here, though. Hi. That's very nice. Oh, buddy. Okay. Do you want to come over? Come on. There we go. Oh, you're very snuggly now. I think you're finally coming down from all of your drugs. I kind of hate that there's a bit of pixel hunt bullshit now, because now I'm like, we pulled that candlestick, and that happened. We had the cloister problem, and that happened. Oh yeah, I guess you're a mod. You could refund them. Sure, Ghidorah. Oh. Oh. Oh, good boy. Now I'm like, do I need to click on these or something? Do I need to like pull on their tie and choke out these cops? Rip their belts off and let their pants fall down. Get it while they're adjusting themselves. I don't know. No idea about its crown. Lights don't look like anything. 7 lights, not 8. Oh, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. You're having trouble settling. Go ahead. Here you go. You want me to lay down more, huh? I'm laughing because he's just. You're still pretty fucking high. Had him on gabapentin, and then he had Benadryl because he gets an allergic reaction to the vaccines that he has. So he got super whacked out. I don't know. Weird on the pillars. Huh. Okay, it's getting late. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Apparently I can get the paper crown. Thing that I care about is we need to go everywhere before the garden so I can find apples. I'm sorry that you don't have a kitty to snuggle to, by the way. I have always loved having the companionship of a cat. I grew up with a cat when I was young who lived to like 21. So it's hard for me to like imagine living without a cat. Because he was older than I was the whole time. Like, he is a year older than me. Okay, any fruit spread through the house? Nope. Okay. There should be a couple more that we've missed. Says local idiot. Oh shit, I ran out of room. Oh my god. Okay, well. I mean, it didn't matter. We were basically just cleaning up to get allowance. It's fine. We were so close to going into the basement with the key. A day of almosts. Yeah, there was a real spite feel to tonight. We did get another save. A save I didn't even realize existed, and I solved the puzzle, like, instantly. Oh yeah, no, we still got a lot of progress. It's just, we were so close, so I thought that I had it. Like, I was like, oh, we've got this one. I did not mean to save and continue. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. That means that I can't... I was gonna say, can I Alt F4 from here? Okay. Yeah, so it would actually call it a day. Woof. All right, well, we'll Alt F4. It's almost 1 in the morning. Woof. Yeah, I gotta get heading out. This boy needs some snuggles. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you need to get snuggled to bed. Aw. Thank you all for being here. I do really appreciate it. It was nice to have you stopping in and hanging out. It's nice to have some follows and even some new subs, which is really cool. Thanks for that. Oh, need it right now after your $1,500 vet appointment, huh? Yeah. You guys are getting expensive. And you're still getting dental surgery in a week or two. All right. I'm going to get my hand appointment tomorrow, though, too. So hopefully some good news. Although I have my reservations. I'll talk about that in the Discord later. Because it's kind of been an update as to whether or not, like, what games I can play with my broken hand. RC Swept, $1,500. Yep. Yeah. They need a lot of blood work. They needed a lot of shots. They're both old. Fingers crossed for that. I mean, that's the problem. Is my finger is crossed. This finger has been... It's been healing going like that and bending under the other one when it's out of the splint, which probably means that I need to get it cast again. I didn't want to, like, say that yet because I don't know for sure, but based on how it happened, how I had this finger break last year. Yeah, for the people that I knew, I have broken 2 fingers, both of my middle fingers, in consecutive years in different accidents, like a month and a half, 2 months or something out of getting this out of a cast, or like splint finally and having it be done. I broke this one. So I'm going through it all again. But from my experience, I'm almost certain that I know what's going to happen. And it won't be starting from square one, but I'm going to have to delay my recovery a bit, I think. So we'll see what happens. I'm almost at the point where I can hold the controller and start playing like all the roguelike days stuff that we do, but we'll see. I mean, we've been having a lot of fun with Blueprints in the meantime. I'm going to be doing Caves of Cud tomorrow, and Blueprints again on Thursday. And then, of course, we're going to be doing Jackbox on Friday. I had decided that we'd do a special one. I'll put up the actual time we're doing that, because I'm going to do it in the afternoon. My lovely wife has a birthday party that she wants me to go to with her. So, I'm going to do that in the evening. But I'll enjoy some time with you all doing some more TKO. I need some new bad t-shirts to wear on stream. All the other ones have gotten old and worn out. Thanks for being here. If you like the stream, those follows mean a lot. You can always check out the podcast. I'm going to host you over to somebody else. And you can always look at all the VODs of this on YouTube. Hey, T-Jabs, I am ending and leaving. Sorry. Thank you for being here. You're awesome. Fantastic streamer, but I am also gone. It's 1 in the morning. I gotta leave. I will send you all on to someone else cool, I promise. You're rad. It's very nice. I'll be playing more of this on Thursday. I almost made it to the basement. I tried desperately. We got so close to some really big progression tonight. And I did okay. We still definitely progressed. All right, let's host you on over to Teddy Rass, doing some Lies of PLC. And I'll see you all tomorrow for Caves of Cud. Blueprints Thursday. Remember, there's a spoiler chat in the Discord, and have a good night.